Hey guys, what's going on? This is Tyler, and today I am bringing you the long-awaited part 5 of What If Kakashi Adopted Naruto. Now, I will not be providing a recap, but I will rather be providing a playlist to the previous parts so that you can watch those and come back here, link in the description. I'm also leaving a link to Anime Sage's What If Kakashi Adopted Naruto, as he was the first one to do this what if and wanted me to do this version. So, without his motivation, you guys probably wouldn't have gotten this. So be sure to check out his version, link in the description. And you guys like making fun of my like goal, so we're going to raise the like goal once again to 4,500 likes. And with that said and done, let's get right into part 5 of What If Kakashi Adopted Naruto. We start our story off a little bit later in the 2.5 year gap where Naruto still looks kinda older and has a new outfit and such. He currently has been going over his training and is basically doing a casual spar with Kakashi and Jiraiya, but we see something different about this Naruto. This Naruto is currently tapped into the Kyuubi's chakra. Yes, Naruto over the course of the 2.5 year gap with the assistance of Kakashi managed to get a hold down on Naruto, and so Naruto is able to actually calm himself down when he's using the Kyuubi's chakra and is able to use further stages of it. For example, he's able to tap into his one-tailed cloak state and his two-tailed cloak state and even his three-tailed cloak state. Now his four-tailed cloak state he actually has tapped into, and he can only control it for like a brief amount of time, so he only saves that for a last resort. But such as the one, two, and three-tailed cloaks, he's able to control them just fine. And so this Naruto has actually gotten a lot of better results than his canon counterpart did in the 2.5 year training arc. The reason why I made Naruto get such a buff with Kakashi in this training is because Naruto definitely needed a buff, as his canon counterpart literally all he did was get a giant Rasengan. So this Naruto actually has gotten results out of his training. Actual significant results. Now speaking of Kakashi, Kakashi has actually also gotten stronger. He's able to use his Mangekyo Sharingan 4 times a day rather than his canon 2 times. And is just overall more physically capable than his canon self, due to him being able to train with Naruto and Jiraiya over the course of the 2.5 year gap. Now for Jiraiya, I'm not going to really give him too much of a major amp. I'm just going to say he's slightly stronger than his canon self, but other than that, we don't really see any significant differences with Jiraiya over the course of the 2.5 year gap. So mainly Naruto and Kakashi benefit from this training. Now Jiraiya still gets stronger and still does benefit, but doesn't benefit nearly as much as Kakashi and Naruto do. Now when Naruto returns to the village with Jiraiya and Kakashi, they would immediately encounter Team Guy and Hinata. Hinata currently is relaxing with Tenten and Neji while Rock Lee is going off doing his own thing, and when they see Naruto for the very first time, Rock Lee is pumped to see Naruto. Naruto would greet Lee, and he would then greet Neji and Tenten, and he would greet Hinata last. Hinata would get up, and seeing Naruto for the first time in 2.5 years, she just goes in for a hug, in which Naruto responds with a hug back, and Naruto actually tries to make a move, but when he actually tries to, he is immediately interrupted and stopped by Neji. Neji would push aside Naruto and question what does he think he's doing. Naruto would then attempt to push Neji aside, but Neji would actually use this to his advantage, and he would use basically the force that Naruto is using to try and put down Neji against Naruto, and basically this would throw Naruto off balance, which would allow Neji to basically throw Naruto on the ground and basically doing a successful judo throw. Naruto, after being slammed into the ground, gets back up and does a backflip, and then prepares battle with Neji. Hinata would then intercept the both of them, and she would then ask Neji why he is acting like this. Neji would then say that he has to be protective for his sister, as basically Neji and Hinata squashed the beef that they had in the Chunin exams and basically have a new bond, and now they have a brother and sister relationship. And basically Naruto, after seeing Neji trying to be all protective and stuff, he would then say, "Nah, it's cool, Hinata. Neji basically wants me to prove myself. That's fine." Naruto would then get in a fighting stance, and Neji would actually follow up with his own fighting stance, and they would get ready to battle until Kakashi then interrupts the whole thing, and he would then say, "Stop it, knock it off, we have to talk to the Hokage. It's been 2.5 years since you've actually seen her." So why doesn't Naruto stop all this bickering and go talk to Tsunade and say hi? Naruto would then say that's a good idea, and Hinata would then say, well, she does have to check up on her master anyway, as she didn't basically talk to Tsunade all day. So Hinata actually joins Naruto and Kakashi and Jiraiya in meeting with Tsunade. Naruto would then say to Neji that he's always down to fight, and he would proceed to leave to where Tsunade is. Neji would then say that he will get Naruto down and that he will surpass him. Tenten would then laugh, and she would then say, "It's kind of funny how you're fighting Naruto over Hinata, and you actually did beat the ever-living crap out of Hinata all those years ago." I guess the years really have changed you, huh, Neji? Neji would then say, well, yeah. It was ever since I lost to Naruto. Naruto made me realize that destiny doesn't really make you as a person or doesn't really define you, and that hard work can really overcome destiny. I learned that from Naruto, and because of that, I basically have changed my ways, which I do thank him for. But just because he has changed me as a person, that doesn't give him the right to basically go out with my sister, or basically my sister. And he and I will have a ferocious battle to determine if he is worthy for Hinata's love. Tenten would then laugh and she would then say, "You're such a goofball, Neji." We then cut to Team 7, and currently they are at Tsunade's office, and Tsunade is so glad to see Naruto back and a lot more powerful. Like in canon, Kakashi would actually want to do the bell test, and Hinata and Naruto would want to take it, and they then await Kakashi at the training field, the same field they took the bell test with Sasuke. This time it's just going to be Hinata and Naruto though, but these two are a lot more powerful than their canon selves, and have better chemistry and better teamwork than that of Sakura and Naruto. So it is going to be interesting to see what is about to go down. When the bell test begins, we have Kakashi already revealing his Sharingan, indicating that he's actually not going to play around with Hinata and Naruto, and immediately hides in the forest. Luckily, Hinata uses her Byakugan to perceive where Kakashi is, and she manages to find him. She then throws a Vanishing Rasengan at where Kakashi is, and Kakashi, never seeing this move in his life, would have no way of seeing this coming, so Hinata actually lands a direct hit on Kakashi, and Kakashi would actually receive decent damage. Now, due to Kakashi actually taking some decent damage from Hinata's attack, Kakashi would actually fall out of his hiding spot, which would actually reveal his location, and Naruto would then follow up from Hinata's attack by using a QB Chakra Enhanced Rasengan, but this Rasengan would be power-upped with Wind Release. Kakashi would then use a Water-style Water Dragon Jutsu by actually weaving the hand signs in a matter of seconds. Anyways, the Water Dragon would then appear, rushing at Naruto, and Naruto actually has an idea, and he tests this idea, in which his idea is to propel the Water Dragon back at Kakashi with his Wind-style Jutsu. And so he uses his Wind Release Rasengan to basically propel the Water Dragon back at Kakashi, and Kakashi is seemingly doomed until Kakashi then smirks and creates his own Wind-style Rasengan that he managed to copy from Naruto and propel the Water Dragon right back at Naruto. This Naruto would actually be caught off guard from this, since he was actually overconfident, because he actually thought that he was going to finish off Kakashi and wasn't expecting that at all. And so he would take the full damage of the Water Dragon Jutsu, and he would immediately get back up, and Kakashi is impressed that Naruto has this kind of durability. But he also notes down how Naruto needs to stop underestimating opponents and getting caught off guard. Kakashi, instead of actually keeping this noted down in his mind, he would actually say this to Naruto and how he needs to work on this. However, Naruto would then say, "Well, Kakashi, you should work on the same thing as well," when Hinata would then appear before Kakashi, rushing at him with the 64 palm attack. However, this is in conjunction with her new strength that she actually learned how to control from Tsunade. So Kakashi would basically get caught off guard and receive 64 empowering blows from Hinata. So an off-guard Kakashi would just receive 64 devastating blows, in which they would actually shut down his chakra points, and from the sheer power that Hinata was utilizing, Kakashi could barely get up. And so Naruto and Hinata actually have enough time to get up, walk to Kakashi, not even run or halt, just walk to him, take the bells, and pass the bell test. And so Team 7 actually managed to pass the bell test, and like in the original, everything would be set up for the Kazekage rescue mission. So Dataro would still capture Gaara, and Sasori would still poison Kankuro. And like in canon, Team 7 and Team Guy are then tasked to go and save Gaara. And also, like in canon, they eventually make their way to the sand and come across Lady Chiyo, and Hinata, instead of Sakura in this timeline, would be the one to heal Kankuro from his poison. Well, from the poison he has. The poison actually belongs to Sasori, but anyways, Chiyo is still impressed by Hinata's capabilities, and Chiyo then decides to stick along and actually join them in saving Gaara. And eventually, like in canon, Team 7 and Team Guy would come across the 30% Itachi and Kisame clones. However, I believe in this timeline they would actually make quick work of them, even quicker work than they did in canon. Now, the reason why I say this is because Naruto, Kakashi, and Hinata are a lot more powerful than the canon Naruto, Kakashi, and Sakura. And for Team Guy, well, Neji is a lot more powerful, as he's basically been training with Hinata from time to time after she guts off with her training with Tsunade. So basically, Neji would actually train with a stronger Hinata, and Neji would also train with Tenten, Rock Lee, and Might Guy, which would result in a much more powerful Rock Lee and Tenten, and a slightly more powerful Might Guy. they are at least above their canon counterparts. So I'm actually going to say Neji manages to beat the 30% Kisame clone, but it's actually not the full power 30% clone, it's the 30% water clone, and with the help of Rock Lee and Tenten, Neji, Rock Lee, and Tenten managed to actually defeat the other two water clones, and it's basically just Kisame, the actual 30% water clone, and Guy going at it, and Neji would then tell Might Guy to snap out of it and to just go all out and unleash his power, and so Might Guy would unleash the power of youth, releasing the 6th gate and smacking the 30% Kisame clone with an Asaku Jaku. Meanwhile, for Team 7, I'm going to say Naruto activates his 3-tailed cloak state, as he basically sees this as Itachi, someone who is a very powerful member of the Akatsuki, so they are not going to take any risk, and Naruto would just bop the 30% Itachi clone with a Rasengan enhanced by the 3-tailed cloak, and when it's revealed that this isn't the real Itachi and Kisame, like in canon, Team 7 and Team Guy still proceed on, and like in canon, now Team 7 along with Team Guy would arrive at their destinations, only this time they would arrive a lot earlier, and like in canon, the rock would be destroyed, revealing Sasori and Deidara, only this time it would actually be destroyed by Hinata rather than Sakura, and they would also reveal one more thing, and that is a Gaara who's having his Biju extracted. Remember, because they actually came to the destination a lot earlier, Gaara isn't actually dead, and his Shukaku isn't actually extracted yet. Naruto quickly activates a 3-tailed cloak and rushes towards Gaara, and actually stops the process, completely blitzing Sasori and Deidara. Then Deidara attempts to rush at Naruto to try and take Gaara's body, but Naruto would already see this coming and would slam Deidara to the ground, overwhelming Deidara with QB enhanced chakra, or overwhelming Deidara with a QB enhanced attack. Anyways, at that point, Sasori would then get out of his puppet shell and use the 3rd Kazekage puppet to grab Gaara, but Chio and Hinata would quickly intercept and stop Sasori, which would inevitably start up a battle with Hinata and Chio and Sasori, and at that point, Kakashi then tells Naruto to grab Gaara's body, and Naruto does so, and Kakashi would then tell Naruto to rush out of the closed-in area, and Naruto actually does so with Kakashi, but they would actually tell Hinata and Chio to come with them, but Hinata and Chio would then tell Naruto and Kakashi that they'll deal with Sasori, and not to worry, they can actually handle it. At that point, Naruto smirks and thanks Hinata before reverting into his base form, and rushes out of the cave with Gaara's body along with Kakashi. Deidara then chases after them, and due to Naruto not maintaining his QB chakra, Deidara would actually damage Naruto by sending him back with a miniature explosion. Kakashi would be blown back as well, but is standing way better than Naruto, as Naruto's in his base form and Sharingan Kakashi is above base Naruto, and Gaara's body would get sent back, but out of nowhere Gaara's eyes would then open, and he would send out the sand of Shukaku at Deidara and would proceed to crush his legs. Since this was a Deidara who was actually caught off guard, Deidara would receive overwhelming pain and can't even walk, and tries to crawl away and basically try and apologize to Gaara. But before Deidara can actually try and get these words off, Gaara would just instantly crush Deidara with the sand coffin for everything that he's done, and so after Deidara has met his end, he would immediately turn around and thank Kakashi and Naruto for saving him in time, and warns Naruto and Kakashi that if he hadn't got up, Deidara would have probably caused a ruckus and would have pushed Naruto and Kakashi around, because Deidara is someone that definitely shouldn't be slept on. Kakashi would then say that they could have done something with his Mankiko Sharingan or Naruto's QB Chakra, but anyways, they then decide that they should probably wait for Sasori and Hinata and Chio to be done with their battle, as Naruto actually believes in Hinata and Chio and that they could actually do it. And they actually managed to pull through, due to Hinata actually being able to locate Sasori's weak point with her Byakugan. So we will say Hinata actually uses this to her advantage and destroys the weak point, finishing Sasori off. However, they would still get the information about Sasuke like in canon, which sets up the Sasuke rescue mission. Now this arc really ends in a much more positive way, since Chio doesn't give her life and Gaara doesn't die. This arc just ends with Gaara thanking Team 7 and Guy, with Toby replacing Sasori and Deidara. Also, yeah, Deidara stays dead in this timeline. Now things seem very peaceful around the Leaf Village, until Sai would then show up and basically cause a ruckus for Shikamaru, Choji, and Naruto. But this is where I'm actually going to be leaving things for right now. So what did you guys think about this part? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, with that out of the way, I'm basically going to remind you guys, if you guys do want part 6 and want part 6 very soon, be sure to get this video to over 4,500 likes, and part 6 will be coming to you very soon. And with all that said and done, be sure to check out my playlist along with Anime Sage's playlist in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, and if you are new, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you are notified when I upload. And with that out of the way, be sure to join the Discord. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get up out of here. Peace out. Bye.